Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, I kind of want to delve a little bit upon social media and how you can use social media to work in your favor. Are you endlessly scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, or maybe you're on YouTube and you're on the shorts? As you guys all know, the shorts is the rabbit hole of YouTube. You end up with so much dopamine, your brain is wired, you look at the time, it's 1 a.m. and you got work in the morning. Where did all that time go? These social media apps are engineered to get your attention. And once they get your attention, they do not stop. For you, it's just harmless scrolling. But do you really know what it does to your brain? Your brain goes into a loop. It feeds off of this. And you kind of go into a state of trance where you don't even know what's happening around you. And that's just the way these apps are created. So there's nothing wrong with a cat video here and there or a meme here and there. You know, I like memes too. But when all this media is stopping you from doing what you want to do, that's when it becomes a problem. Now, I may be a little old, but my social media consists of primarily YouTube, Reddit, and Instagram. So if there's one thing for you guys to take away from this video was that the way I saw it was my goal wasn't to stop using the social media and go quit it cold turkey, because you can do that, but sometimes you don't want to deprive yourself of life, right? So what I did was I started using the algorithm or the engineering that these apps have to work in my favor. So as for YouTube, what I did was I started listening to more podcasts and interviews and things that kind of motivate me in a sense and also help build my mindset, and also a little bit of entertaining as well. So what I did was I made sure that I kept liking these videos. I kept subscribing to the channels that provide value to me in this regard. And slowly, bit by bit, YouTube is now showing me more videos that relate to these topics, right? So as you go into the rabbit hole of YouTube, you realize, hey, like, this is fueling my brain. So for example, if I'm ever driving anywhere, whether it's to work or I have to make a commute somewhere, I have to go pick something up, I put on a YouTube podcast, I'm listening to the podcast, I'm entertained by it, and it shows me ones that are different to what I've listened to, whether it's on nutrition, whether it's on, how to live a healthier lifestyle, exercise, whatever the topic is that interests you. Maybe it's a hobby that you want to do. For example, like I watch a lot of videos on how to make YouTube videos, how to get better lighting, how to make better scripts, things that, are beneficial to me and I can implement them into my life. So that's what I did with YouTube. So YouTube now, the algorithm is working for me. If any of you guys ever use Reddit, for me on Reddit, I used to go on to a lot of, like Black people Twitter, just kind of meme-ish kind of Reddit channels, or I play a lot of video games. So any video game that I like, I'll go into that subreddit, get news from there, or sports channel. So using Reddit for a lot of entertainment, I've started changing it to a little bit more things that are focused to my needs and my wants. So I browse subreddits now on nutrition, which is diet and exercise. I go into video editing. I go into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to kind of get, it's a habit of mine that I've started doing recently. Soccer skills, so how to improve my soccer ability. I'm fairly new to soccer, so this is something that's been helping me a lot. Practicing at home, learning some drills, just getting personal experience from other people. And it's free and there's no charge. And I learned a lot from Reddit. Reddit, I would say, is my favorite tool to problem solve. Whenever I'm stuck on something, I make sure I look at Reddit, see if other people have the same problem as me and how they've gotten by it, right? So the video editing subreddit is really good. So there's a lot of things in Reddit that now I do use that help me a lot, and I'm still a lurker. I rarely post on Reddit unless it's on, you know, the NBA or any kind of sports or video game. Then I'll post because that's just entertainment and I enjoy that aspect. As for Instagram, I don't use Instagram as much as some other people might, but for me, Instagram is a tool that I use to get the short motivational clips. So I'll follow a lot of motivational pages on Instagram, and that is obviously stimulating in a dopamine way, but sometimes it's something that I can learn from, and that kind of helps me get up and motivates me a little bit. But I don't do Instagram as much as I do with YouTube and Reddit, which consumes a lot of my time. And I'm sure the same can apply with TikTok as well. So if you take away one thing from this video, what I would suggest is you have to find a way to make social media, or at least find a way to make the algorithm that social media uses to work in your favor. I'm not saying stop it completely. That's a different approach. It might work for some people, but I found that this is the way that has worked for me. And with these changes, it helps me improve myself 1% every day. And that's the goal, right? Like, you want to make sure every single day you improve your life 1%. And don't think about it like, oh, I want to be rich. I want to be financially free. I want to be very fit. I want to be X, Y, Z. That is an ultimate goal to have. It's good in a 5-year, 10-year goal to have, but you got to think about right now. And right now, what you got to worry about is how to improve 1% every single day, and just changing little things in your life to help you with that ultimate goal is the way to go. If you focus on just the ultimate goal, you'll get very discouraged. When you don't reach those goals and expectations are not there, you might go back to your former self, or, you know, back to the habits you had before. So if you guys have liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And with that, I conclude this video. Thanks, guys.